Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Finally, I'm doing a room tour, a full collection video. I can't even remember the last time I did one, but I want to say it was about 4 years ago. I know, way too long. So without further ado, we're going to go inside that room right there, and I'm going to show you my entire collection. So let's not waste no more of your time. Let's go ahead and check this room out and see how you guys like it. Hopefully you enjoy. We'll do a quick pan around the whole room real fast, and then we'll get up close on each shelf. All right, so grab yourself a nice beverage, sit back and enjoy. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do so. I would greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button if you like the video. Comment down below what your favorite part of the collection is, and let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Okay, so before we jump into the main display, I'll show you real quick how I keep things inside of my closet. I won't spend too much time in there. You know, it's pretty much just for storage, but I will show you. Over top of the closet, I have some retro Spider-Man on card. Don't have all of them yet, but I do plan on filling in that little gap right there that you see. I thought that looked cool over the closet door. So let's take a quick little peek in here. Nothing fancy, I'll just show you some of the things I have in here. Just some figures and stuff that I like. Or anything I thought was cool. Dioramas. Some figures I haven't gotten around to opening yet. Doctor Strange. Spider-Man. Firestar. And Silver Surfer. Over here is also some figures I haven't opened up yet. I will get around to it. Picked this up on clearance at Target. I haven't opened up the Mezco Conan yet. And then there's a couple of Thundercats from Super 7 back there, Mumra. So yeah, it's down here. We got some M&M figures. Here we got Shady Con exclusives. I got all 3 of them. We got a Owl Viper, a Bat. So that's pretty much that side. Some just hanging out some Sentinels right here. Up there I have some comics. I'm not that big of a comic guy, but I do have some up there. And in here is some like MCU figures in there that didn't make the cut. Some of my Bath figures that I'm still working on. Stuff like that. The other side is really nothing over here. I mean, not that much. We got bin some Marvel Legends in here. And this is just where I keep all like my Mayfex boxes and stuff like that. Some stuff I still haven't opened yet. Figma. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the closet. Okay, so over here we have my Spider-Man display. Let me give you a quick pan real quick, and then I'll show you each shelf up close. All right, I really like how this came out. Just kind of got a mixture of like his main villains, some Spider-Verse figures in there as well. I think it came out pretty good. We got a Black Cat over here chilling. Yeah, the only non-Marvel Legend on this display is actually this Mayfex Spider-Man, but I just really like that display or that position that he's in, so I didn't get around to changing it, but maybe one day I will. Pretty cool right here. Got some pan out real quick so you can see Firestar, and I still need to get Miles Morales, I know. On the side here, Iceman, I've got Lizard. So yeah, down here we got J. Jonah Jameson. I'm loving that new Hammerhead right there. That is so cool. Can't wait to get that retro Rhino. I'm definitely swap that out. So yeah, there's the Spider-Man display right there. Let me back up so you can see it real quick. And when you come down to this shelf, we have, I'm currently working on a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 display. Definitely more Marvel in there than it is Capcom, but as I get figures, I'll try to put them in there. But I'm satisfied with it. Some of those are Mayfex right there, as well as the Gambit. Over here is all of Spider-Man's foes or his villains. As you can tell, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. He's my favorite superhero, so I try to rack up all his villains and stuff so he can have a lot of, enemies to fight. But yeah, it's a little bit of everything back there. That's a Marvel Select Rhino right there. here, it's a custom Mayhem figure. Shout out to my boy Casey, he made that for me, man, a few years ago, so shout out to him. Over here we got some of the Age of Apocalypse X-Men. Still need to get that Iceman, complete that arm right there, and I actually need Apocalypse. But they're pretty good overall. Down here, let's see how well you can see that. I know it's a little darker. All my Skrulls. I'm a huge Skrull fan, so got some of the original Hasbro 2-packs. Even got one of the Fantastic Four classics, as well as some of the Marvel Selects. That was from Marvel Universe, and then also some of the new Army Troopers of Skrulls from Hasbro. There you go. And the last cube on this display, I just have Dark Avengers. Nothing fancy, but I really like this team. I hope we get an updated Iron Patriot and an updated Dakin. And I think we could use an updated Sentry as well. But that's it for that portion of this display. And now we'll move on to the main focal point on this side of the wall. So let me back up so you can see the whole thing. Hopefully you can see it pretty good. I know there's a glare. And then we'll check it out up close. All right, so let's get right into it. Definitely a huge Wu-Tang fan. Okay, so first we'll start on top of the DTOFs. I'll pan across real quick and then I'll zoom in a little closer. Over here we have like a lot of the Marvel Knights street level heroes. I think it's a cool little display. Over here we have more of the Galaxy or Galactic type heroes and villains. Silver Surfer back there. Thanos right in the middle, as well as Galactus. The Watcher. I'm not going to name everybody, but yeah, I really like this part of it right here, this display. Dragon Man. And at the very end, we have more of the X-Men and villains. I really hope they update this original X-Men team right here. I think they could really nail it this time. Got some Reavers. There we go. So yeah, that's the top of the DTOFs. I'll just pan one more time. All right, let's check out the first one. All right, so let's open this up. Here we have some Neca Turtles. Those are the movie Turtles. And then we have a bunch of the cartoon Turtles. I don't have all of them, but I got the main ones. I do need Splinter, Casey Jones, and April. But yeah, I'm satisfied with this display the way it is. I think it came out pretty nice. Down here we have seen some ninjas. Nice diorama made by Would You Kindly Studios on Instagram. Simple, but I like this. That dial came out nice. I was happy to get that from him. Down here, we're still working on this cube, but we have some horror, NECA. Still missing a lot. I don't even have Jason Voorhees yet, but I will get him. I do have Freddy Krueger, but he's in a different display you'll see later on in the video. And then down here we have the new MODOK, some AIM soldiers, and a bunch of Hydra. So yeah, that's the first DTOF right there. Alright. Check out this one. Alright, we got some G.I. Joe Classified Series. Really liking this line a lot. Missing a bunch still, but I'll pick them up as I see them. Kind of crammed in there a little bit. There you go. out pretty cool. This thing still works. I don't think it's on, but it does work. Let's see if I can do that without knocking stuff down. Let's see. I thought that was cool. So down here, I'm a huge Spawn fan, Todd McFarlane fan, so got a few. I'm still missing a few of them, but this is what I like so far. Got the new Violator. That thing is nice. That was a Kickstarter Spawn. Definitely had to get that. Gunslinger. So yeah, that came out pretty cool. Down here, we got Alpha Flight. Got some fake snow down there just to give it a little better effect. And then down here we have, there's a glare on it, but we have that Snake Eyes. That was a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. I was happy to be able to pick one of those up off Hasbro Pulse. And then we got Killer Clown from Outer Space, one of my favorite movies. Classic right there. Okay, and the last Detolf we have, and then we'll get to the stuff on this side of the wall. We got a mixture of different X-Men, X-Factor, New Mutants, X-Force. More of the modern, uncanny X-Force. Back there we have some New Mutants. X-Factor. And more of the original X-Force. Down here we have X-Men villains. I love the X-Men, who doesn't? But here's a lot of their villains, so let's just check the whole thing out first. Alright, we'll start in the back. Archangel. Of course, Apocalypse. Onslaught. Still love that Sentinel right there. Got Strife back there chilling. There's that shelf. Down here we have another Dio made by Woody Conley Studios. Shout out to him. I think I purchased like 3 from him so far. There's nothing really major here. I just got a simple little Dr. Doom with one of those Doom bots. I've had that for so long now. And then down here I just have, I don't have many of these, but I have a few Black Series Star Wars. These are the only ones I have left. I sold the rest of them. Just want to keep a little simple this way. Alright, so now let's move over to the other side of the room. This is where I keep all of my mint on card or mint in box X-Men. Give it a quick little scroll down and then I'll zoom in closer. As you can see, I'm a huge X-Men fan, just like I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, so. Alright, so up top, of course you gotta have Professor X and a 3-pack. Down here we have that Juggernaut Build-A-Figure wave, a couple other waves mixed in there. There ain't no real order, but I do have all of them complete. Dark Phoenix. Crawler. Sorry about the glare, guys. Got my man Bishop. I picked up that ice effect on eBay years ago. I forgot Link was chilling back there. Hey, what's up, Link? Alright, got some more on card. Like I said, I do have the whole Juggernaut wave complete. Deadpool and Duke. I just like that pose. I think it came out pretty good. Down here we have Blob. And on the last shelf of this bookcase, we have some retro X-Men, Rogue, Iceman, Gambit. These are all my doubles. Cyclops in both storms, the black costume as well as the white costume. Then we got some more villains down here. We got Mr. Sinister. I know it's kind of dark there, I don't know how well you can see it. We got another Lady Deathstrike, got Cable. We do have Havoc and a Blue Queen Build figure. Alright, so now we're going to get to the center of the collection and pretty much the main attraction of my room, in my opinion. Okay, so the actual centerpiece of my room, here we are. The HasLab Sentinels battling some X-Men. So let's look at an overview or pan across of it. Yeah, I'm still working on this, but I like the way it's coming out so far. Jubilee. Down here, I really like this part right here. This came out pretty nice, I think. You just busting through the wall, got loose bricks and stuff all over the place. I like the way that came out. And of course, you gotta have your man watching it all happen. Stand the man lead. And we got the HasLab Sentinel. These things are nice. It's kind of like reaching down, trying to grab some X-Men. Probably about to grab Forge, it looks like. And we got Storm and Rogue and Iceman. We got the whole crew here, or most of them. My man Nightcrawler out there about to bamf his head off or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, pieces right here. So yeah, there's my X-Men display. I'm really liking how it's coming out so far. I still gotta tweak a few things and add a few more characters, but overall, I'm enjoying it. Alright, so moving down here. One of my favorite movies as well, Cat's Eye. This is the Wall Troll. There's a glare on it, but this thing came out pretty good. Good detail, look at that. Down here we have Guardians of the Galaxy. And then we have Mephisto and his son Blackheart. Alright, of course, more X-Men. That's the first row without the new head sculpt. I really enjoyed this gate piece that came with the Marvel Selects. I got that at my comic shop years ago. I bought both of them. He had both of them there, so I just picked them both up. I'm kind of glad I did, because now they're kind of pricey, or at least one piece is. So here we go with some just kind of vanilla posing. Down here, one of my favorite game franchises of all time is Resident Evils, so definitely had to have something for that. I do like how this came out as well. Typewriter, all the detail, the box of bullets. One of my favorite television shows of all time, X-Men Evolution. I thought it was great. Some people didn't like it, I loved it. Still missing a few of those. I eventually want to have all of them, hopefully, but got most of them. Bob's Burgers. Even got the diner. a little diner set. What's the burger today? Let's see. Like that. Down here we have some Reservoir Dogs. Alright. Gotta have a little Matrix action. This figure is so dope. Look at the detail, the guns. Sunglasses come off. Man, this thing is so nice. Look at that. That came out pretty good. DuckTales. Ooh. Got Gizmo Duck over there back and chilling. And then we got Venom card. Bobby Drake Iceman. Alright, so that's that area. Alright, so moving right along, on the top of this Billy bookcase, I have some Marvel Selects. I don't really collect those, but if it's a character I really like, I'll pick it up. Down here we have my favorite video game franchise of all time, The Legend of Zelda. So definitely had to do a shelf for that. Some of my amiibos. I only collect Zelda amiibos. The rest of them I don't purchase. But yeah, I love this shelf right here. It's a little mixture of all sorts of stuff. Some Figma links. So yeah, there's my Zelda shelf. Coming down here, one of my favorite movies of all time, Labyrinth. So you already know it's gonna be a Labyrinth shelf. Got some Fireys from that board game. I still have to get the actual board game, but I do have the Fiery expansion pack as well as the Goblins expansion pack. But I will get the game. Not sure if I'll play it, but one of my favorite pieces in my entire collection, the NECA Cult Classics, Jareth the Goblin King and Hoggle. I love this piece right here. I'll never open it. Hopefully one day I can get a second one because I really just want to have this on my desk. This right here is actually a Blu-ray, but it does look like a book, and it has some pages and art in it as well. Another art book back there. Some beautiful art by different artists. And then we got Ello. We got Ello the Worm. So there's my Labyrinth shelf. Coming along down here. Now this is my 80s movies and television show shelf. I'm still missing a few things I want to put in here, but I'll show you what I have so far. Bug from Day of the Dead, my favorite zombie movie of all time. Of course you gotta have Ghostbusters in there. More Killer Clowns. Got some Child Play. Chucky. Ralphie, yo, shoot your eye out. Of course, more Labyrinth. We got Sho'Nuff. Love The Last Dragon. Definitely my top 3 favorite movies of all time. I love this piece right here. And then you cannot be complete in the 80s without Johnny 5. Look at that thing. That thing is nice. The detail. Oh man, look at that. I was happy when I was able to get one of those. Then we got Freddy. That's why he's not in my other horror display. In the background, we got Turbo in Ozone. There's a glare of it. Breaking. Love that movie as well. Griswold. They Live. Princess Bride. Of course, some Gremlins. So there's my 80s movies / TV shows. The reason why I say TV shows, eventually there'll be that NECA Ultimate out there, so I can't wait to add that. Alright, so moving right along. Down here is my Todd McFarlane shelf. He is my favorite comic artist. So we got a mixture of things that his company makes, sculpted. So we got some Stranger Things. There's Todd McFarlane and I right there, a few years ago. same comic that he actually signed right there. It's in the back right here. Another Spawn back there. King Goblin. Shown. That's the Chief from Halo. So yeah, there is my Mcfarland Shelf. And down here, we have all my like Asgards and Avengers. So we got Wrecking Crew, Frost Giant, a lot of the Asgards, Odin, Loki, Enchantress. We got Angela right there. So yep, these are my Avengers. I don't have many of those, but try to get the more classic and the core crew if I can. That's what I have. And down here I just keep all of my like official hand guides and encyclopedias and stuff like that. So when I need to do research on a character or get some inspiration, they're all right here. So yeah. Right beside that I have this G.I. Joe display stand box that I got from a local Walmart, and I just use it to display my men on card G.I. Joe's X-Men. So there's a few in there. Roadblock, first one. So yeah. Okay, so over in this corner right here, like I said, I love Day of the Dead, so I got the Bub mask. Nice, I like the detail on it. And right here we have my Nintendo display. Very simple, but I think I like the way it came out. Kind of like that right there. Looks like he's actually warping through the wall. Yoshi back there, Luigi. Down here is my Popeye display. Also a huge Popeye fan. I know there's a little bright right here, but that's that Mezco 112 Popeye. And these are also Mezco as well, but they're earlier Mezco Popeye figures. Sorry about that sunlight. Down here is just a zombie display that I just set up. Got some guts and body parts is all hanging around. Down here is just like the Saturday morning cartoons shelf. You know, I got some Thundercats back there, you got some He-Man, Master Universe, some G.I. Joes, teeny tiny Transformers, but they're just there to represent the cartoons. Some Muppets. You got Dexter. I just like that cartoon, so I put it there. Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers, Tailspin. There's Silly Dee Dee. So yeah, that's more like the cartoons I like to watch when I was growing up. Right here is some Transformer Red series. Don't get all of them, more just like the G1 looking designs. Soundwave back there. Megatron. My favorite is Starscream, so he's definitely front and center. And then down here we got some Disney heroes. I just like the way they look, especially the Peter Pan. The eyes are like red and kind of more evil looking. They used to sell these back in the day at the Disney store. So yeah, we only made 5. I do have all 5. There's Hercules in the back. Hook. Prince Phillips. All right, so, and there you have it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my collection. Like, comment, subscribe. It's always showtime in my world. Peace.